It's Week 17 of the National Football League, and the spotlight is on George Kittle. He's putting together one.
Here's the Australian-born punter Mitch Wishnowsky to get things going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. Under center, it's the 2017 Heisman Trophy winner as you get a look at Baker Mayfield.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
The run there on first down, going to get him 5 up to the 30. The numbers for him from a week ago, 11 carries, 64 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And this will be a Vikings first down as the tackle made here at the 36.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that second down run. And at that yardage gain, they can run that play on any down.
First down, Mayfield. Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Singletary, they'll go up the middle. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. 2 yards, good enough for a first. They go right back to Singletary. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Niners' 45-yard line.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. A give up the middle to Singletary. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now 2nd and 3. Now Mayfield. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Here's Mayfield. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while, but when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
And all in all, a pretty decent opening drive, Charles. Pretty balanced. They had the passing game going and the rushing attack, too.
I would think they have to be happy with that start because you get your ground game going, which means your offensive line and your runners are pretty happy, and then you get your aerial attack going as well. So your quarterback and receivers have smiles on their faces. Now both up to speed, awaiting their next possessions for this game. They can't wait to get started again.
Later, bot.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25. The numbers for McCaffrey last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
During that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
Hey, you know how to do
Now
that.
the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
47-yard punt, a return of 4. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10.
Yeah.
To throw, Mayfield. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Mayfield down. To the right side and complete to Jefferson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 3rd down and 1. Mayfield looks to throw. Working it. Now the ball comes loose. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. He
tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And the return will stop right around the 25.
take over 1st and 10 at the 20.
On 1st down, Lawrence. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Lawrence. And that's complete to McCaffrey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 1st down San Francisco, the pickup 14 yards.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Throwing now, Lawrence on 1st down. Able to find Gray here. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. From the 4, it's 2nd and a couple.
At the 4-yard line.
On the toss, they run wide side with McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Niners are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Justin Jefferson and the rest of this offense, they've got their helmets back on, and they're ready for this next series. As we find ourselves in Week 17, he's already well over the 1,000-yard mark. So there's no pressure there. We'll just see where this final tally is.
And I love what you just talked about there. There's no pressure. There's pride, right? So the higher he can take that number and rank with his peers, everyone wants to be number 1. He wants to post that number like a good golfer, right? Post the best score and go to the clubhouse and kick back and see if anyone can match it.
Well, and he's the go-to guy here out wide. We'll see what they can do with him in this game defensively. They have a big challenge on their hands. He finds Matthews. Just a gain of a couple there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. 3rd down, Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 27-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
23-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Mayfield to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Throwing. Mayfield. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
To Devin Singletary. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They go play action. Mayfield. And his pass incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Dillon up the middle. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Mayfield to the goal line, but it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So a long drive gets them down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
Well, the 49ers settling in for their next drive. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later, hey, it's game day again. But I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
There's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game.
2nd and 10 now. It's Lawrence. Man open. That's Deebo Samuel. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 45-yard line. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. This is caught. It's Brown. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Again, it's Lawrence. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Here now, 2nd and 4.
At the Vikings' 20-yard line.
Lawrence. And it's caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. McCaffrey. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. From the shotgun, Lawrence toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
You got to be precise with your throws, especially in this situation. You're inside the 10-yard line going into the end zone. But sometimes the emotion, the excitement, sometimes the decisions just aren't made very well because of that.
Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
It's now 4th down and goal.
And his kick is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Quick slant to Brown. And down inside the 15 he goes. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 16th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Well, that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They try to get it all back on that one.
And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up with safety.
Every team has plays in their book to try and buy some room when a safety's on the table. But a big variable is how does each team deal with the pressure of executing in those situations. In this case, they didn't, and they gave up 2 points.
Daughter.
Now comes Christian McCaffrey with a
2-0-0.
You look at the numbers on
You got a microwave?
1,100 yards now, and the last drive had a touchdown as well. Everybody offensively just seems to be in cohesion, don't they?
They do, and when you look at this rushing total, and you know at the end of the year, that means gifts for the big guys up front. Offensive line, tight ends, they're going to get a nice little bonus from their big-time runner.
When did that become a thing, by the way, that the quarterback or running back gets gifts for the offensive line? There he goes, left side. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 47 yards. Now Lawrence on first down. Touchdown! A.J. Brown, his 9th touchdown of the season. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated it on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Moody good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. And now out comes Minnesota as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Now a throw here, hauled in, and he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18.
First down, Minnesota.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
They'll run on first down with Singletary. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Singletary again. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 5 yards on the pickup. And this is...
Here's Mayfield. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. From the right hash, this from 53. And he hits the up one, but it caroms in anyway. With plenty of distance there as he banks it in. So that, Charles, a season long, and since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, so everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right, since he's a rookie. Well done by you, but I definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year. Very distinguished college career. He's looking right at home here in the NFL.
On first down, Lawrence connects with Kittle underneath. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
He's got his target. That's complete. And past the 30 before he's out of bounds. He is putting on a show in this second quarter, racking up the receiving yards as he has a first down.
But things are definitely going right for them here in the first half. Pick a down, any down, even third down, no problem. They get a connection there and pick up a fresh set of downs, continuing to move the ball.
It's a throw again is Lawrence. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go play action with Lawrence. And he will find his man Samuel. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. On first and 10, it's Lawrence. And this pass caught by Gray. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Lawrence going to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
That's caught by Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the 49ers continue to pull away here in this first half. Moody good with the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. Here is Wishnowski to boot it away following the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Vikings head out to take over once again. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're... And Mayfield again with the interception. His third. Picked off by Hassan Reddick. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover. But I love their fight. Planted their feet and forced the incompletion on first down.
Lawrence will throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 31. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A.J. Brown, his his 10th touchdown of the season, second of the game. And the Niners will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Moody good with the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. The Vikings going to take over now late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and it seems a little...
And the Niners get there and bring him down. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. In motion right is Osborne. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll see. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The 49er offense, they're coming back out onto the field, and we're going to give you a look at the playoff picture now into the weekend in the NFC. They go play action now. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down. McCaffrey on the toss right. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turn around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. McCaffrey running up the middle. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This one caught by Kittle. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now Lawrence. And he whips that one incomplete there. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
On 2nd down, Lawrence throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. Touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Moody good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. On 1st down, they'll start out with Singletary. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means he'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw, Mayfield. That is caught. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Vikings first down.
On the counter, this is Singletary. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
12 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. This is caught by Addison. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 42. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Mayfield to throw it. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And he will have a Vikings first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Singletary. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Here's 2nd and 10. On the give, this is Singletary. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. And his kick is right there. It's good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Another 3 on the board. He's been the lone bright spot. That's now 4 field goals.
If this offense had finished a few drives, we'd be looking at a different complexion to this ball game because right now, the trade is really wrong for them, isn't it? They're trading field goals while the other team's scoring touchdowns. That's not going to work.
Deebo Samuel trotting out with his offense to start this next drive. He's been his typical solid and reliable self, hasn't he, Charles?
When you have that go-to receiver that you can count on in the situation where you absolutely have to have him, there's nothing better for anybody who's throwing the football. But the best part is the payoff. 2 touchdowns already. That's the bottom line when you throw the ball to a guy.
Absolutely. Not over 100 yards right now, but he does have the 2 touchdown catches. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Now Lawrence to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have a Niners first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Now Lawrence. Able to find Gray here. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 28-yard line.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. 2nd down and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 15-yard line.
He finds his man, complete. It's Gray. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Again, McCaffrey. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Niners are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Here comes K.J. Osborne out of his end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future? Back now here in Santa Clara. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Slant route, and he's got Addison. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Mayfield now. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field. And really a lot of guys you could highlight on this offense with how well they've played, but he's one of them. He's been spectacular so far.
I'd say he'd be the number 1, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
Because it's not just the numbers. It's, as you said, I think he's a focal point. But that's what...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. 107 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. There he goes, left side. Touchdown, 49ers. Christian McCaffrey, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the 49ers extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. Moody good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now K.J. Osborne. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. His throw incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
A 2nd down throw for Mayfield. Throw left side, taken in by Jefferson. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
At the 38-yard line.
They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. From the gun, Mayfield. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Josh Allen in there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll kick it away for the second time. That's taken on the 25. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Wide receiver A.J. Brown, you see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here. He's been a load for them to handle defensively, I know that much.
But look at him. He's got 7 catches on the game, and he's starting to shred them a little bit because not only is he catching them, he's picking up good yardage, keeping the chains moving, ball control, you name it. This big guy, what did you say? He's been a load for them to handle?
That's right.
Agreed.
7 catches, as you said, over 100 yards. And he's taken down at the 50 after a short gain of 2. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Third down, here's McCaffrey. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 45-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Up the gut, McCaffrey. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. 2nd and 6. Off the option, here's McCaffrey. Fights loose. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 186 yards rushing for him now as he closes in on a 200-yard night. Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. And the Niners are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. An extra point try now for Moody. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. This fielded right at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
Here's Mayfield. He gets it to Addison. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a 1st down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. And the pressure gets there. He'll go down. It's a sack. And it is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. This is McCaffrey on the give. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
It's 4th down.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for San Francisco, they continue to show they'll be a tough out in the playoffs as they move to 14-2 on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, their slim playoff hopes now about dead as they fall to 7-9 on the year. And they will look to turn it around next time out. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.